game number 3. Could have been the early start. The fact it was a Friday night, but seems to be a different situation here tonight.
Well, I think the crowd senses that their team can seize control of this series.
Finishing by winning 9 of their last 12 games and made it to the postseason for the 6th time. Only the 6th time in franchise history. And the good touch shown by DeRozan. Amir Johnson hands off to DeMar DeRozan. This is Kyle Lowry, who comes in banged up from what took place the other night and able to hit on the jumper. Rebounded by Amir Johnson. Johnson goes 6'9", but has a wingspan of about 7 feet. Oh, beautiful pass on the hop.
The playoff inexperience of this young club has shown most in terms of their strength with the ball, their ability to attack and be aggressive and not turn it over. Lowry knocks down the 3. The aggressiveness and the confidence, I think for the first time in this series, Marv, is there for this team.
Well, Toronto has opened up by hitting 5 of its first 6.
It's really more and more testy, and it gets more and more physical.
Open shot for Lowry, and knocks down the 3. Press conference and surrounded you. I know you've been very busy since coming to New York. DeRozan is able to hit and draws the foul, the hack on Livingston.
We're talking.
This is a great Popovich answer.
Yeah, exactly. You play Sager, I play Pop. Let's get back to the game.
Incidentally, I did see Craig the other day as DeMar DeRozan able to hit from downtown.
Down 2-1 in this series.
Beautiful spin move by Kyle Lowry.
Worrying about the score too much.
See some smart aleck in the huddle. Correcting him.
Yeah.
In a technical foul. 13-point lead for the Raptors. DeRozan played by Johnson, able to get the shot off and hits again. DeMar DeRozan also took a stitch in the lip the other night. DeRozan, yes, and the foul. Anderson called for the foul. DeMar DeRozan has been on fire.
6 for 9 now. You see the fans in Toronto going nuts. And another example of...
When we made the trade, you know, we got a group of guys who came in, and Grievous, Chuck, Pat, and John, and they came in and they just kind of, you know, filled the void that we needed. And they came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
Started to pare down the books by unloading Gay. They were thinking about it with Lowry to get further under the cap as DeRozan scores again. But then a funny thing happened. You know, what they had started to work, and then it's like, oh, wait a second, we can win. And now they are winning. Here they are in the playoffs. That's won all 4 meetings. Granted, very close games, but 4-0 against the world champs. Because the matchups are pretty good. There's Lowry finally getting to the rim against that Brooklyn defense. But
showing some signs the game is tied 64, just under a minute remaining in the third. Johnson lost the dribble. Here comes Vasquez. Lowry for 3. Yes! Rosen, double team. Vasquez for 3. Oh, what a game he's had. Raptors in possession, up by 4. Lowry with the running hook. Big bucket. A 12-2 run by Toronto. Lowry, battling his way through injuries, now has 20 points. Yeah, he's come a long way after that 1 for 16 stretch during the course of Nets are not even going to bother to stop the clock.
Just amazing defense from Toronto in the fourth quarter, completely shutting down the Nets. And how about the growth of this young team, fighting through the adversity that this game presented and coming away with the impressive road win.
14-2 run the last 6 minutes for Toronto. They even the series at 2. It's their first road playoff win. They're going wild outside the Air Canada Center. First road playoff win since May of 2001.